trip? Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing this salsa that hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the Folgers kicked in. A lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to it.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Moments away, it'll be...
Gonna leave the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks the entire house. We not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that talk gonna leave the cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Lying, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy. Cheaper sections, always got you get with seconds. Medieval legends, peep the peasants. I ain't paying interest on my fee collections. Fill up my box like a coin slot, making sure my points drop. Ain't no bumping punk rock.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Pepsi Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Now here's Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Hibbert pulls it in. Granger outside. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Opening day in the NBA. Clark, one of the most exciting days of the year.
Yeah, everybody's starting from the same place. It's a bit of a reset for everybody. Any team has the opportunity to make their mark on this season. Last season, that's behind everybody. It's an exciting time looking forward.
Granger outside. Pass to Hibbert in the corner. Collison with it. 5 on the clock. Hibbert with a screen for Collison. Over Billups. Collison, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Billups passes to Anthony. Over Granger. And Anthony gets... It's exciting after all the prelude, all the pomp and circumstance. Here we go, Greg, opening night.
Yeah, these teams have spent an entire offseason to prepare for this moment. We've heard all the predictions and expectations, but now it's all about show and prove.
Now Collison, after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Collison, the pass to Granger. Hibbert with a screen on Anthony. Rebound by the Nuggets. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Billups. Afflalo outside. 5 to shoot. And here's Anthony from the... Greg, you know what? There's nothing like opening night. In whatever stage, in whatever location, the long wait is finally over.
Yeah, Summer League and the preseason are well and good, but this is when it really counts.
Anthony dishes to Martin. Outside Anthony. Martin finds Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Granger against Anthony. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight.
So much excitement, Clark, surrounding a season opener. Think these players have any game one jitters?
Absolutely. I mean, it's normal and it's human. How could they not? I mean, they've been waiting for this moment all season long, so I'm sure it's tough to keep those emotions in check, but you got to make the butterflies fly in for.
Well, Greg, every new NBA season is characterized by a great deal of optimism around the league. Each team has it.
Yeah, these guys work really hard in the offseason. They come into the year with expectations and goals that they've set for themselves. Now, though, it's finally time to go out and execute.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Now Collison. Now here's Granger. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Anthony. And the wing jumper offline.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nobody near Granger. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
The muscle Nene brings on both ends, man, he knows how to use it too. A guy you don't want to fool around with at all.
Now here's Granger. To the wing right side. Collison kicks to Hibbert. Just 5 on the clock. Granger for the three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Pass to Anthony. Beyond the arc. The Pacers pull it in here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Dunleavy the pass to Collison. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Dunleavy. Hibbert with a screen on a Flalo. Dunleavy for 3, and Indiana another 3.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Outside Anthony. From outside the arc, the Nuggets with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 7 points for Danny Granger. The Nuggets trail by 5. Anthony looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so Collison will bring it up for the Pacers. Hibbert with the screen for Collison. Down low. And Hibbert with the basket on the assist by Collison. Collison's got 3 assists tonight.
And the huge, big body of Hibbert helping him make his presence felt inside.
Now here's Anthony. He has 6. Anthony missing again.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Dunleavy finds Hibbert over Nene. Hits the front of the rim and out. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to a Flalo. Outside Anthony. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunities.
Now here's Granger. He has 7. Back to Collison. Pass to Dunleavy. Hibbert with a screen on a Flalo. Dunleavy for 3. Score the basket. His 2nd of 2 attempts.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Granger against Anthony. Fires it up. And Denver again with the bucket.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the Pacers another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Pacers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
And it's George missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Aflalo dishes to Billups. Martin kicks to Anthony. Nene with the screen on George. Shot's good by Anthony.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard, and this is what Anthony does.
Pass to Posey for 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. And here's Denver. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. GA, this is a tough one. Last year's finals MVP, Kobe Bryant. Last year's regular season MVP, LeBron James. Who would you rather have?
Come on, you're really putting me on the spot here. Right now, I mean, Kobe has 5 rings. So LeBron still has to prove he can win a title. I think he will, but we've got to give Bron some time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Foster. Granger comes in for James Posey. And Dunleavy's subbed in for George. Pass to Granger. Fires the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
The kick out to Billups. Back to Anthony. Over Dunleavy. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Indiana leading by 3. Ford passes to Rush. And here is Granger. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Kenyon Martin.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Pacers also with a sub. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Rush.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Anthony kicks to Martin. Anthony against Granger. The drive by Anthony. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Pass to Hibbert. Over Nene. And Hibbert the bucket on the assist by 4. Hibbert's got his 2nd basket of the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. From 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Ford. A minute 42 left in the first half. For 3, Dunleavy. Rebound by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. Trailing by 5. Over Granger. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him. Anthony's got 8 points here in this quarter. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the Pacers call time here. Denver making his switch here. Phillips is checked in. The Pacers also with the sub. Darren Collison, he's checked in for TJ Ford. 1:15 left to play here in the half. Pass to Granger. Now here's Collison. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Anthony. The Nuggets trail by 3. In the corner, Billups with it. Outside Anthony. Makes it off the glass. Anthony's got 22.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
The shot's good from Granger.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
26 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Kick out to Afflalo. Back to Anthony. Shot from 12. Pacers with the rebound. Hansbrough's got his 4th rebound in this one. Puts up a deep 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Pacers up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Collison. No scoring in this one. Granger misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to Billups. Back to Anthony. Pass to Billups. And here's Afflalo. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. The game now all time. Anthony's got 25 points.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And here's Hibbert, guarded by Nene. Some solid defense there by Nene. Denver's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they let it fly from downtown. Anthony with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Chauncey Billups 4th.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Collison with it. Nothing on the board. Granger outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Granger, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Look, you want to get that ball inside because anytime you do, the odds of getting to the free throw line go up.
Granger. 2 shots.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's now 32 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Granger against Anthony, and it's Granger penetrating, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And no one was stopping him there. He was determined to get those two.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
8th in blocks, and they were in the top half of the league in opponent field goal percentage. Did a lot of work on the defensive end, always trying to take away the opponent's best shooter.
And their low post defense was so strong last season, as you pointed out with their block ranking. Teams had a lot of problems bringing the ball inside against them every game. And it's good, 2 points. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Granger, and it's Denver with the rebound. Anthony down low. He's against Collison. Off target at the rim. Granger dishes to Collison.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Granger outside. Phillips gets the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
To the paint, here's Nene, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
And the Pacers call time here. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jeff Foster's checked in for Hibbert. And Rush is subbed in for Danny Granger. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Hansbrough, the pass to Rush. Here's Dunleavy. Pass to Hansbrough. Shot clock at 5. Over Martin. Hansbrough misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Outside Anthony, over Dunleavy, and Denver again with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Collison. Hasn't made one yet. Can they get it? Pass to Dunleavy. Just 5 to shoot. Foster is screen on Anthony. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Nene. Nene's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Anthony. Gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's Denver up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's good from the elbow. Anthony's got 40 points.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Harrington against Granger. Back to George. This one for 3. Now Harrington grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Anthony kicks to Harrington. Anthony against George. Anthony dishes to Smith. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Nene, he's checked in for Al Harrington. And the Pacers also making a change. Hibbert's checked in. Anthony kicks to Lawson. Outside Anthony. Back to Lawson. Lets it go with the three. Good on the triple. Lawson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pacers trail by 15. On the wing, Granger. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. He had a nice open look right there.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
George against Anthony. It's in there.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
A different look for Denver. Martin's checked in for Anderson. Flalo comes in for J.R. Smith. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Ty Lawson. Then for the Pacers, Hansbrough's checked in for Paul George. Dunleavy comes in for Rush. And it's Collison in for T.J. Ford. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Indiana's head coach was saying to the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Tries the spin move. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony. Running it up the court. It's stolen by Hansbrough. Ranger against Anthony. Hands off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. From 20 feet out. The basket is good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold.
Wow. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And had significant points in this game. They just stayed committed to their brand of basketball. And that's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against the Pacers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Carmelo Anthony.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
Good work there as it goes down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now Collison. Dunleavy, the pass to Hibbert. And the rebound goes to Nene. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52.